Well, thank you for joining us today. My name is Joellen Litz. I'm a Lebanon County Commissioner, and we're here along the rail trail today to announce my bid for re-election to County Commissioner. When I was a Girl Scout many years ago, one of the songs that I learned was "Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other's gold." You know, that stands true. And so if you're meeting me for the first time, thank you for tuning in. Or if you're an old friend, I really value your friendship. It's also important to share credit with those who can't be with us today. I'd like to thank all the present and former employees of the County of Lebanon for your service to this community. You are the face of county government. Without you, Lebanon County could not function. Please know that you matter and are both valued and appreciated. Today I'm going to talk about three things. 1, what a commissioner does. 2, how I put people above politics. And 3, my vision for the future. The most often asked question that I receive is, what does a commissioner do? Commissioner duties include protecting children, serving families, safeguarding elections, securing justice, and managing emergencies. Some ways that I do that are by engaging youth with courthouse tours, and of course through our Children and Youth Department concerning the foster care and adoption programs with the courts, and also to investigate child abuse. But I also work with Eagle Scouts on their projects and coordinate canoe trips to encourage wellness and good stewards in future generations for our air, land, and water. Next, I support seniors through our Area Agency on Aging with housing, Meals on Wheels, senior center activities, VITA Tax Assistance, prescriptions, free or reduced rides on Lebanon Transit. And by the way, the Pennsylvania Lottery helps to fund Area Agency on Aging services with $10 million coming back to Lebanon County last year. Since William Penn first assigned duties to county commissioners, it's been our charge to care for the indigent, and that's found in the County Welfare Code. Commissioners worked hard with the courts to add a day reporting center to the tools that stop the cycle of recidivism by providing education, counseling, treatment, and job coaching. And all this helps to relieve the prison population. Other tools include a DUI and veteran courts, the Renaissance Crossroads program, pre-trial diversion components of the IP plan as well. One of the things you've probably heard about recently is the purchase of new voting machines per a state mandate and adding 5 polls to accommodate increased population in Cornwall, Jackson, North Cornwall, South Londonderry, and Swatara townships. Serving you during disasters like the Campbelltown tornado in 2004, Tropical Storm Lee in 2011, the Jonas 30-inch snowstorm in 2016, and of course the summer storms of 2018, I've been here for you. As a 5-term Lebanon County Commissioner, who is the boots on the ground for local government, I do my best to safeguard the public trust by putting people above politics, by being accessible, transparent, and fiscally conservative. Here's how I do that. I upload videos of people, meetings, and issues to YouTube, where there's a library of over 3,000 videos. Recently, I've added Facebook Live, if you're watching today, you're aware of that, to the interactive Facebook posts where people often ask questions and together we solve problems, as well as Twitter and Instagram. Next, I often incorporate management by walking around, interviewing business owners, nonprofits, and I love to document history and tourist sites like the Swatara Water Trail, the Bordner Cabin, the Lebanon Valley Rail Trail, There's an underpass at Tunnel Hill Road that was quite popular over this past summer, as well as the building of the Crawl Barn, the resurrection there, and the Monument Park, Governor Dick, the Inwood Bridge, Union Canal Tunnel Park. There's so many wonderful places we have here in Lebanon County. Another way that I try to be transparent is to email commissioner highlights to constituents. By the way, if you're not on that list, you're welcome to send me a request. Just email Litz, L-I-T-Z, at mbcomp.com. Or you can always go to my website, joellenlitz.com, and sign up through there. I'm also at peace with votes that I've taken on finances for the County of Lebanon. For instance, rejecting a 32% tax increase. I'm about starting a conversation from public structures like roads and bridges, water and sewer, schools and energy. A sound infrastructure is the basis of a sound economy. I believe we need those economy-boosting jobs to put money into the pockets of people so they can buy homes and cars and goods. In this way, we will create good-paying jobs, get people to these jobs, our goods to market, and our children to schools. I did serve as the chair of the Lebanon County Metropolitan Planning Organization from 2012 to 2015. There we helped to prioritize road and bridge projects that are local with PennDOT and the Federal Highway Administration. You need to know that I'm committed to running a clean campaign, a campaign that is focused on tackling everyday issues that you and I face, a campaign that places your agenda above all else. That's why I'm asking for your vote on May the 21st to continue as your voice on the Lebanon County Commission and to continue work towards creating a more vibrant and thriving county. I've talked a lot about what I've done in the past, but it's important to share what I'll do in my final term as your Lebanon County Commissioner. If you will re-elect me for 4 more years, here's my vision to complete started project. When I was young, I was taught that you should plan 7 generations ahead. That way you can provide for good government, economic growth, and preserve and protect the community's natural beauty. To that end, I have been a strong supporter of both farms and farmers. Together we can fight and keep our local farms by drinking local milk, buying PA preferred products, and continuing to preserve farmland. Currently we have over 18,700 acres preserved in Lebanon County so that we have food and we don't have to import it from other countries. We can also assist the 4-H members with their envirothons and all sorts of things that help make them better citizens and support Penn State Extension, as well as the Lebanon Valley Expo Center. Of course, today we're standing on the Lebanon Valley Rail Trail, and one of the things I'd like to be a part of is completing this rail trail, which is scheduled for completion by the year 2022. Working with a great group of volunteers, DCNR, PennDOT, and the Federal Highway Administration, as well as others, we'll have about 30 miles north to south to promote wellness, a sense of community, and alternative transportation. Another priority is to construct a new 911 center to increase public safety. This will satisfy PEMA and FEMA overcrowding comments on our exercises, and we will no longer be the only county in the state of Pennsylvania with a 911 center in our courthouse. It's been my experience that bomb threats evacuate all but dispatchers who send out the fire, the police, the ambulance, and hazmat crews. That's not good. And we can eliminate potential flooding like happened in the courthouse basement during Hurricane Agnes in 1972. Back to the voting machines. We are purchasing new voting machines with a paper trail. And it's a large investment. It's $860,000, give or take. But it's a mandate from the state to add that paper trail, and we must do it at this time. The state is looking at trying to come up with 50% of the funding, and the federal government kicked in a few bucks. I'd like to be around for the presidential election to make sure all goes smoothly. And the final priority that I have is to complete an in-depth analysis of county finances and operations through DCED for a 5-year look forward to help us run a better county government. 1/2 of the costs can be refunded by the state, and potential financial savings and greater efficiency further down the road will make the cost worthwhile and cover the other 50%. So no matter your party, your support and your vote are valued. I want to thank you for taking time out of your busy day to join me, and I look forward to your vote if you're a Democrat in May and every other party in November, so that we can continue to put people above politics and provide good government that is accessible, transparent, and fiscally conservative as we apply our vision for the future. I have a lot of things here for you. I'd just like to show some, and maybe I can get some of these fine people to help. We have a few incentives if you'd like to make a donation. One is a Lebanon County flag, and so maybe you guys can hold that. And another one, if you don't mind, if we have these wonderful inside-out umbrellas, if somebody can hold that. And we can have those available for you too, while the supply lasts, I should mind, so that donations can be made. You can go to joellandlitz.com and you'll see my QR code or the link to PayPal, and you can pay through that, or if you see me, stop me on the street. I always have these things in the car. So thank you once again. And I look forward to getting your signatures on petitions. Today's the first day to sign petitions. Hopefully a few people here today can sign my petition. And thank you all, and God bless.
I'm a county flag. I gotta get me one of them.
All right, I think we need umbrellas.